Hi everyone. So I believe the government should be allowed to get into Apple cell phones, and especially for terrorist only reasons. But with this, it allows the government to be able to see what people, especially terrorists, are doing and plan what they're planning out and get into their information to give them a lead. Every day people are able to hack into cell phones. I mean, it's a new thing. It's becoming easy for people to hack into cell phones with various of methods, and with being able to hack into the terrorist cell phones with permission from Apple, it allows the government to get information from the terrorists and give again a lead to finding who they are and who they may be associating with. And they should be able to get into their information with a good reason by giving that good reason to Apple in the explanation. And by Apple releasing the information to the government or FBI, they are able to see who the terrorist is, but also prevent future attacks or whatever the terrorist may have in plan, and see who is involved. So with this, again, by giving the information to the FBI or government, it definitely gives a lead to them and being able to see who they are and what they have planned. And this could potentially stop any harm that they're planning to do, or see where they have planned what they're trying to do. Especially if they have planned it with someone else, they can definitely look into who that person, the other person or people might be. And it can actually give a sense of relief to other people, because people can know that the information will only be released to the government, not anyone else. And I mean, that can make people feel safe instead of thinking the information can be released just without having a reason to be given out. And again, by giving the information to the government, they are able to get the chance to catch the terrorists ahead of time, and they are getting much more information which is needed to get evidence to against the terrorist. And getting into the reason to why they should do this is because I mean, again, the government has to present a reason, and for this, the government to get into the terrorist cell phone, they should definitely present an idea, not just be able to go up to Apple and say we need the terrorist information. They definitely, I think, should they should definitely present an idea and a reason to why they need to get that information. And Apple can then choose whether they want to allow the government to get into the terrorist information or not, if they have a very strong point. And then Apple will definitely trust the government and know that they are using it for a good purpose, not just because they want to see people's information. And again, this will give people the sense of relief that the government is only wanting to see the terrorist information, not just random people's. Ideally, this would all be perfect, but then there is a chance that the government can definitely get frustrated with always having to ask for information of terrorists from Apple. So in the article, it talked about how they want to make a law on making a new software for the Apple cell phone, so they can go in anytime into any cell phone and see information from anyone. With if this law were made, it could again get hackers. I mean, people again have figured out many ways to hack into cell phones and computers, and it can just be so easy with them getting a code, people opening up the wrong thing, and then they can definitely see through their camera again and through the laptop's camera. So with this, it the software definitely opens up the door to being hacked and getting many people's information from there. And with they do get the law, again, it will make it's because the government can get frustrated from having to always ask for the information. So with everything, I mean, again, people, the government should be allowed to get into Apple cell phones information of those who are terrorists with permission, just because not everyone's a terrorist. And I mean, there definitely needs to be reason to why they want to get into that person's cell phone, not just because they think that person is suspicious, and or they want to know more about a person just because. So again, the government should get that access to the information with permission and good reasoning. And I mean, again, the government could get tired of always asking for the permission to get into the information, making them make a new law to get new system software, allowing them to see information whenever they can. But again, in the end, people should feel safe with the government and think that they only want to look into the terrorist information, not everyone. So by them being able to get into Apple's cell phone information for the terrorists, it can create a sense of relief knowing that the government does not just want to go into other people's personal information.